This is an objective debate. We must have it once and for all. Kenyans in the diaspora, especially those in America, please, we welcome your views on this. This is a challenge from a Kenyan. Choose between a monthly salary of 200,000 Kenyan shillings in Kenya and 1 million Kenyan shillings in the United States. Let me say this, on many occasions I've heard Kenyans saying that if I earn 100,000 Kenyan shillings here, I don't have to go to another country because 100,000 Kenyan shillings is enough to make me better off just here in Kenya, because I will be able to get a nice house with 20,000, and also I have my family members around me and all that, which is okay. But now let's end this conversation today. If you are earning 200,000 Kenyan shillings, would you stay or choose 1 million Kenyan shillings? Now, if you have to convert that into dollars, 200,000 Kenyan shillings, that is an equivalent of, that is 1,600 USD. And if you're earning 1 million Kenyan shillings in the United States, that is roughly 7,730 thereabouts. Which one will you choose? Okay, this is what Kenyans said online. Kenneth Awino said, you guys have no idea about 10,000 USD is nothing. Rent and utilities will take 5,000 USD before you factor in food and taxes. Bro, you have nothing in the end. While with 200,000 Kenyan shillings in Kenya, you can comfortably live in middle class neighborhood and send your kids to a good school and save. Another Kenyan says that 1 million in the US is 10,000 USD. That is 120,000 USD per year. This salary is for the almost upper middle class in the United States. You have access to good credits, live in a good suburb, and can afford luxury goods and even holidays. I'll take 1 million in the US. For Thiago, he says that home is always the best. Chances of you getting shot dead in the United States as long as you are black are high. I better stay in Kenya where you are guaranteed security and no one can ever discriminate against you being a black person, unlike in the United States. These are just a few of the comments I was able to take, but honestly, this conversation is ongoing and I've seen it on Twitter. I've also seen it on Facebook. There's a guy by the name Ephraim Njenga. He's an economist who says that quality of life in the United States is low and low, and you rather stay here in Kenya, which is still okay. And also you can see that Kenyans are actually divided on this, because there are Kenyans who are saying no, I'll have to go to the United States because of many opportunities. And I've also been able to talk to guys who are earning 200,000 Kenyan shillings and above. They're saying that they will always choose 1 million Kenyan shillings in the United States, but those who do not earn that amount here in Kenya say they will take that amount here in Kenya and stay here in Kenya. So you would realize that the opinions are divergent, and this could be because of different experiences. Those who already have that access to 200,000 Kenyan shillings see it not much, and perhaps they look at other things like career progression and all that. But those who do not have access to 200,000 Kenyan shillings, they see that as a huge figure. So this conversation or debate has to end. But how? By you sharing your real experiences, either in the United States or here in Kenya, so that people can have clarity on this issue. But this is where I stand on this issue. Listen carefully. This is not just about choosing between 200,000 Kenyan shillings in Kenya and 1 million Kenyan shillings in the United States. This is about choosing your future. In Kenya, yes, 200,000 Kenyan shillings sounds good. You live comfortably, pay your bills, maybe save a little, but that is it. You are surviving, not building real wealth. Now, look at the United States option. Even after taxes and high costs, you will still walk away with nearly 800,000 Kenyan shillings every month, almost 6 times what you'd have at home. That's not just a salary, that is a chance to change your life. Think about it. You will be saving in dollars, a strong currency that grows against the shilling. You can invest, send money home, and your family in Kenya will feel the impact immediately. What you save in 1 year in the United States can be equal to what you might struggle to save in 5 or even 10 years in Kenya. And it's not just the money, it's the opportunities, access to global networks, advanced healthcare, world-class education, and career growth that Kenya simply cannot much right now. Yes, life abroad has challenges: higher rent, health insurance, adjusting to a new culture, but those challenges are temporary. The wealth, stability, and opportunities you gain in the United States are permanent. So the real question is this: do you want comfort today with 200,000 Kenyan shillings in Kenya, or do you want to build generational wealth and global opportunities with 1 million Kenyan shillings in the United States? The bold choose the United States because it's not just a bigger salary, it is a bigger future. What do you think about this?